Now we may laugh at that, but they are all very much serious. These Google guys are very much serious about claiming themselves to be God. They have not just one, but 9 proofs for Google being God. Now, before we find out that what are they up to, let's find out from some of our devotees out here that how would you decipher, how would you understand that Google is trying to claim itself as God? What are the proofs which Google is presenting or may be able to present that they are better than God? Not just God, but better than God. One of the things we saw, they say we are omnipresent. We are present everywhere. They say that how many churches are there, how many temples are there, how many mosques are there, and how many PCs are there, and how many laptops are there, and how many internet connections are there. So wherever there is an internet connection, we are there. So which means we are omnipresent, more than God. If you say that God is present everywhere, but how much can you prove His presence? But yes, we can prove our presence. Just have internet connection and you will see we are there, ready for you, at your disposal. So let's see what proofs do they talk about. Google is omniscient, they say. So this is directly from the website, as it is. Like we have Bhagavad Gita as it is, Google as it is. So this is directly from that website. Google is omniscient with 9.5 billion web pages. So they claim that they know everything. You just type it out. Even they say that even if you want to know about God, you have to go through us. And we can give you so many hits about God. Even if you want to not know about God, even if you want to defy, blaspheme God, still we are there. If you want to become a devotee of God, we are at your disposal. If you want to become a non-devotee, we are at your disposal. So we are better than God. God can only make you a devotee, but we can make you into a non-devotee also. So they are claiming that they are omniscient. Then they are omnipresent, as we just understood. What else? They say that Google answers all the prayers. So their proposal is, you go to church and you pray. You go to a temple, you go to a mosque, you pray to your God. How many times do you find your prayers are answered? Just come to us. Type anything, search button, and we are there, ready, answering your prayers. So we answer the prayers of whoever becomes our devotee more than God, who claims that He answers the prayers. Yes.
What if you have a slow internet connection?
Well, that's not their problem. That's the problem from the devotee side. But the God is perfect. Okay? Here, of course, they say, they're a little honest in this, potentially immortal. Why they say that they are potentially immortal? Because even if you may say that your computer crashes down or the server crashes down, but they have so much backup that there is, as they say, that there is no chance of whatever information and data they have that it would be ever lost. So therefore they say potentially we are immortal. So Google is claiming itself to be like that. Google is infinite. Right now at this moment the web pages are increasing and the information is increasing about whatever one wants to know. The information keeps on increasing, just like they say that God, His qualities are unlimited and each of those unlimited qualities are infinite in its nature. So similarly, each of our web pages, they are, reaching that particular mark of being unlimited and infinite. Can you imagine? Now we are all over here trying to become devotees of Krishna, but somebody who is not so much convinced, we are a little bit convinced hopefully about Krishna consciousness, but someone who is not so much convinced about Krishna consciousness but reads all this, comes across all this, and then he is seeing, they are showing the results also. So nowadays people, they are into, you show me the result, seeing is believing. So I believe in what I see, what I experience at the first hand. Don't give me some false promises, some post-dated checks that you'll go back home, back to Godhead after you chant 16 rounds for so many years and follow the principles. No. I want something instant. Instant coffee, instant tea, instant Godhead. Everything wanted instant. So what else do we have? Google remembers all. It remembers whoever has visited which particular site, how many times, and people, what are their reviews and all of that. So that means, like Krishna says, that I know what has happened in the past, the present and the future. So something like that. Vedaham samatitani vartmanani cha Arjuna, bhutani cha bhavishyani, all of that. So they are saying that we also have that quality. Google is omnibenevolent. Who understands what does this mean? Omnibenevolent. We know the meaning, benevolent. All merciful. They are saying Google is all merciful. That whatever, doesn't discriminate, no partiality, no racism, no casteism, nothing. Whoever is visiting this God is impartial, they say. And it is giving, information, loaded with information, whatever the person wants to know. Google is searched more than the words God, Jesus, Allah, Buddha and Krishna combined. That's their claim. There is more evidence to Google's existence than of God. Huh?
How can you prove that?
Now, first of all, they ask, how can you prove that God is existing? That's the first question they ask. That what are your proofs that God is existing? It's just your feeling, your faith, your conviction, just because so many people are following. So many people are using this website. So we have this evidence. And, all of these evidences, you say God is the one who, is benevolent, who is answering the prayers and who is omnipresent, omniscient. If these are the qualities of God, yes, here is, Google who is having all these qualities and you can see it, you can experiment. So that's how they prove. These are the evidences with which they are proving themselves that they are not just God, but they are better than God. So now let's refute, if we can. So at least I need some help now from devotees of Krishna in regards to how do we refute all of these arguments put forward.